my baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making my temperature rise? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now you my con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No, no. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. They do me a give party, oh no 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 no. And they call me. Tell I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, gimme, baby, make you gimme. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make us sing me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pan. Come and give me show.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Robinson Earl in at center. And for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He can still get in the mid-range and do damage.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and this game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see. Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series total. One.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
On the wing, Giddey. Brunson covering. Giddey, no good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Here's Dort. He drains the quick shot. Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
17 foul.
And the Knicks with possession here. Pass to Barrett. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's blocked.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Dort attacking. And they pick up 2. Dort's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Brunson against Giddey. The 3, Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
There's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes. He's pretty good at it.
Fournier against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he saw his chance to camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Randall down low, and Randall throws it down.
Now Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
This is it to Randall. It's Fournier on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder with the lead. And the pass to Robinson Earl. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hakusevsky with the bucket.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes? Poku from distance.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Randall surveying the D. And Brunson has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Knicks trail by 7. And Fournier kicks to Brunson. Fournier gets a wide open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Fournier's got 5.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. From the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Fournier with the ball. He has 5. To the left wing. Brunson with a clean look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 7. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, you know Gilgeous-Alexander worked on that in the offseason, but it's one thing to work on it, then bring it to the floor. He did it that time.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brunson, following the score by Oklahoma City. Fournier for 3, and it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Drives to the hoop. Woo!
Okay.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Moment now to check out some numbers for Julius Randle. Barrett against Giddey. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've been so aggressive going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Handle no good. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 9 points for Lou Dort. Knicks trail by 10. Poked away. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fournier. 6 points for him. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Thunder making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett covering.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Hartenstein. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Randall, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
A different look for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Hartenstein. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant and Harden and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Now, here's quickly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
On the wing, Williams. Barrett covering. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Now, here's Rose. From 15 feet away, that one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Thunder leading by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
The Knicks shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Toppin, no one around him. Off target from outside. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fires the 3. Rebound by Rose. On the wing quickly. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 4-6 from long range here early on.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Knicks trail by 21. It's Barrett on the wing. And they get it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Barrett's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And here are the Knicks. They trail by 18. It's stolen by Muscala. On the wing, Williams. Quickly covering. Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got 5.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Double team on Rose. And here is Quickly. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Toppin. Fires the 3. Rebound by Muscala. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Mann. He had 13 points in the win against Toronto, and the 3 ball is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rose dishes to Randall. That one doesn't drop, and it's Oklahoma City the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
This quarter belongs to them, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
New York with the ball. To the middle. Here's Muscala, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Knicks. Your Knicks City Kings.
Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
Your Knicks.
And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Second, the Knicks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Toppin. New York, no good that time either. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Rose. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for R.J. Barrett. He's getting around 20 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Man gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Let's say I expected Julius on that particular play to pull up because he had the lane, but that was smooth.
Chalk up 2 there. Man's got 9.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The shot missing. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder, setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Quickly with it. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Josh Giddey, also Williams out there, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Here's Dort. Oh.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
The Knicks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Fournier for 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And they'll get another chance. Giddey now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the three. Drills it from outside. Reddish just got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Pokusevski, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Toppin from outside off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. In the corner, it's Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And then Williams slams it in.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Assist from Josh.
Here's quickly. To the wing right side. And again, New York with the triple.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Dort. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Basket counts.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now, here's quickly. Passes to Toppin. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Offline with his 3. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Dort misses.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Giddey. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
The line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4", the 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for. And that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
New York's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So It's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brunson. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. The Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Brunson, good.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And there's another one for the Thunder.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Quickly with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Dort. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Reddish. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Dort against Brunson. Dort misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Reddish. New York, no good that time either.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Robinson Earl, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
There's the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Astor quickly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Quickly's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Checked in for Reddish. Chang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Dort. Here's Giddey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Evan Fournier. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He told me that it's a sprained knee, and while he is in extreme pain right now, he appears to have escaped without suffering any tears. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Here's Pokusevski. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Rose in for Quickly.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively, so his game is growing.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Oklahoma City's gone 5-9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And he makes that one.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Now here's Wiggins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. New York shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Over in the corner, Rose drains the three-pointer. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's Wiggins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. A 3-ball. And there's Rose on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Thunder lead 91-65. Timeout called for the Thunder. Right now, the loudest section is getting t-shirts. Get on your feet.
Take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
True, not all layups, but he does get plenty of his points at the rim and on the attack. One-on-one, he can break down just about any defender in the league and find a way to get there. When he does get inside, he is a great finisher.
Now here's Jang, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's Brunson. Pass to Toppin. Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Toppin's got 5 points so far. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. That one goes in.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Knicks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Rose kicks to Brunson. Dishes to Toppin. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist in the game now. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Brunson. A 26-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Oklahoma City shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rose. Brunson the pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 1:57 left in the first half. Here's Jang. Drills the baseline jumper. Jang's got his second basket of the game.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
The Knicks shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. And Brunson has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 23.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
76.
Here's man. Brunson covering. Baseline jumper. Man can't hit.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Rose kicks to Randall. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Now the dish to top it. Back at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Man. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
It's Barrett on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Oklahoma City leading by 20. From the baseline. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. .23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Rose gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got 11 points in the quarter.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Brunson. Off target with his 3. Here's Baisley. Down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets are easy baskets and easy points, Ernie. That builds your confidence, and it takes the pressure off your half-court offense.
Yeah, it's been a track meet. Trying to get in before the defense sets, that's where you get the good looks. And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. The Jazz will square off against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the Knicks with possession here. after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Randall left side. It's stolen by Dort. With the floater, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 11 points.
And Giddey with the tough floater that time.
New York shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Here's Dort. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Barrett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Now here's Randall. 17 points in the game. Randall, a screen on Dort. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
The first one falls. And so Barrett nails both of them. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Thunder leading by 20. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm. Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Basket good.
Gilgeous-Alexander knowing his range that time and finding it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brunson kicks to quickly. Ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you got to be careful around SGA. He's got those quick hands, and he's ready to pick pockets.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And Barrett gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Passes it to Brunson. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Dort. Over Brunson. Dort misses. Knicks trail by 20. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The Thunder with another miss.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Here's Quickly. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Washington Wizards.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Here's Brunson. 28 points for him. Quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Barrett, no good. The Thunder leading by 15. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Quickly. It's the three-point bomb. Quickly's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Gangster.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Baisley's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Kenrich Williams comes in for Pokuševski. Wiggins is checked in for Dort. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 14. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. On the wing quickly. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one, and it's Oklahoma City the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. Wiggins. Quickly with it. 13 points in the game. Handle outside. Now quickly. That three off the mark. Wiggins left side. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Wiggins has got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barrett wide open. He fires. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Giddey. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
From deep, Rose, it's good from long range. 14 points for him.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Williams. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's quickly in the corner. Outside for Randall. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe
that was something else.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 18. Rose double teamed. Randall with a screen for Rose. Over Williams. Randall from outside. Rebound by Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. Second, the Thunder.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And Giddey gets it to go.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
New York shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 13. Over to the wing. There's Rose with the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Randall finds Quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Randall's got 23.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
124. Aaron Wiggins.
A difficult situation for New York. Rose looking around.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now. One of the more striking things about... Oh, yes, sir.
27.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. Pass to Barrett. And again, it's New York.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Williams finds Wiggins. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Baisley's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Baisley showing up now physically on the boards.
Floats it up for Randall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Giddey. Here's Baisley. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Obi Toppin's checked in for New York. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. On the wing quickly. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Knicks trailed by 21. And here's Barrett. He's got 23. Here's Toppin. And again, New York with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Randall. Launches it. That one misses. And so it's Oklahoma City controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Oklahoma City leading by 20. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Lou Dort. Muscala is out there with Jang, and it's man in at the point guard.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Yeah, it's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. To the inside. Blocked again. Kicks it to Jang. Rose with the double team. Dort. Knicks with the rebound. Outside Rose. Pass to Toppin. The three. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And finished off by Jang.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Picked by Randall. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brunson's got 30.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Man gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Double team on Rose, and the foul on Pokuševski. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Again, the Thunder score.
How calm was SGA on that one? That's not an easy shot.
Barrett with the ball. Now the pass to Rose. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now Brunson in the corner, Barrett with it. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Mann. Brunson covering. Mann gets the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Toppin finds Brunson. Barrett for 3. Pokuševski grabs the miss. Pokuševski's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Muscala. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Brunson. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Brunson's got 32 points in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Over in the corner, Randall. From deep, drills the three-pointer. 26 points for him.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Thunder lead 142.
Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Randall left side. It doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
New York has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Randall right side. Pokuševski grabs the miss. Pokuševski's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Randall with some nice D. Knicks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Robinson Earl's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Muscala drops them both. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Dort. Knicks with the rebound. Here's McBride. To the right side. Takes the three. And another three for New York.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Thunder lead a lot.
Here's Dort. It's good from the top of the key.
Luguentz.
Dort's got 25 points.
And Dort can be streaky, but man, when he gets in a rhythm, they're going to start to find him.
New York has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Takes a three. Shot by Grimes. No good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks breaker dance crew.
Williams is checked in for Dort.
Give it up for him, fans.
The Thunder shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Williams' shot is off.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Reddish the pass to McBride. Grimes traps in the tray. Grimes has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
They get it back. Williams passes to Robinson Earl. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New York. Chapman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's McBride. Here's Reddish. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Down low. Takes it from 10. Again, Oklahoma City.
Robinson Earl.
Here's McBride. Over in the corner, Reddish. And again, New York with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Williams. Off the left rim and out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's New York. They're on a 16-6 run. Crimes with the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Robinson Earl. Lays it up off the glass.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
City answer.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Taken away by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The finish finishes the break with a slam.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. Now, here is Muscala. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Barrett. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Kenrich Williams.
New York shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. It's Barrett on the wing. No good from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter.
it's been ugly.
Pulls it from 20. Here's Robinson Earl. Tries again. That one doesn't go.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
In the corner, Barrett with it. They get the rebound. Hartenstein uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
The Thunder with another miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Brunson, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Williams. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing quickly. Driving the lane. Williams with the defensive effort.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Knicks shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Toppin, he's checked in for Randall. The Thunder also changing it up. Muscala comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Jang in for Wiggins. Three from the inbound. Muscala misses. And here are the Knicks now. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Hartenstein. Lets a floater go, and no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Mann. kept alive. The kick out to Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Brunson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.